Hello and welcome to my channel. I have been studying a small town in western United States for many years now. There's a town just right below Eureka and another town, Ukiah and Willits. This town is population about 15,000. Very nice group of people there. I came there to do some research, knowing about the native Indians and what they passed on. And there is knowledge that ClearLake actually has very healing properties, nutrition. There's a lot of people that are trying to not let this information get out. They're trying to actually stop this information over in Washington and in California. A lot of people don't know what ClearLake really has to offer. I'm a professor of nutritional health and have been studying as a professor for the last 22 years. Graduated from Harvard College. What I found and what was rumored to me first by the native Indians is that in the algae that so-called plagues ClearLake, there's a protein that helps your neurodendrites. This plantain-like element is found not just frequently, but throughout ClearLake, and it is the same substance that you will hear the locals complaining about. I first came to ClearLake in 2004 with these studies. And I'm going to get to the point on a lot of these things. Children raised on the water were noticing high levels of C17, which is associated with their dendrites. And the developmental ability in people who live in ClearLake is actually much higher than we see in other places here in the United States and elsewhere. So we wonder, why doesn't ClearLake prosper? Well, we also have good things about ClearLake that have always been here, but we've got a lot of people in the White House trying to stop it, and have been for quite some time. One of my colleagues, Montez William, tells me that he was associated with the November 16th policy, year 2001. It was associated with ClearLake, California. It was handed over to Debbie Alice of Sacramento. And this was about the rumor of this algae, this plantain. They call it a plantain because it, under a microscope, it looks like a banana, but it is not a banana. In fact, it's given that name. So they tried to not let anyone know about this. President Bush and Debbie Alice, what one of my colleagues told me is that they said that we need to discover its importance before we allow other people to know. So, I'm sure that we've all heard of what's going on in many places today. Is we're taking things that are good and we're making them appear man-made, so then we can make money off of them. But truly, they're not. And we can get the value of these things from ClearLake. Well, of course, you can't just go ahead and get a cup of ClearLake water and drink from it and consider that to be a good thing. What you need to do, and follow this recipe carefully, is you're going to take 3 teaspoons of white vinegar, 4 teaspoons of water, and I want you to use distilled water. Then I want you to mix these together and add a half a teaspoon of salt, 1 eye drop of iodine, and then I'd like you to go to ClearLake, and where it seems to be the most dense in grain, take 2 fluid ounces and add this to your mixture. Let this sit in the sunlight for 8 hours. I usually like to start early so I know I got all the sun. Then you take it back into the house or into a dark place and you keep it there for 24 hours. This will help separate the plantain dendrite. Now, you'll see a separation. You're going to see a lot of green, you're going to see brown, and you're going to see clear. You want the clear. Drink this on an empty stomach. Make sure it's an empty stomach. And do this for 3 days. People in ClearLake have been resisted this ability to assimilate the dendrites because the government has actually polluted this lake with another substance. And the reason why is because they are actually using these dendrites themselves and trying to create a medicine that will only be used for government officials to be stronger, live longer, and also used on our U.S. soldiers. So to have access to these dendrites, follow the simple recipe. Take it for 3 days. If you notice no change, double the recipe and fast the whole time that you're doing this. Don't take in no other elements. Be sure to only do this no more than 6 days in a row. I am on this every day. I am 86 years old. I go canoeing. I jet ski. I even hang out with my great-great-grandsons and do everything that they're doing. Well, almost everything that they're doing. So if you'd like to find out more about this, I'll have a website that you can look at. It'll be posted here within the notes. I've got pictures of areas in Lake County. For those who don't know what Lake County is, and pictures of how the dendrites also work with our body to help it heal. I've circled our body without the plantain for a person my age and a person with it, and how it works. Thank you for listening, and I will have another video up soon. If my videos stop, be sure to download them as soon as you can. Thank you.